one who served with Sergeant Bo Bergdahl in Afghanistan, Gerald Sutton, now a college student. Gerald, we appreciate you taking time to join us via Skype on America's Forum. What can you tell us about Bo Bergdahl?
Well, the first and foremost thing I can tell you guys about is that for sure he is a deserter. But besides that, he was my friend, and I do feel some empathy for his family. But it's kind of a bittersweet feeling of him being home. So it's, and kind of conflicted a little bit here.
You mentioned being conflicted, Gerald. I want to drill down on this for just a second. You say he was a friend. That implies trust. You also say he is a deserter. Would you go so far to say Bo Bergdahl is a traitor to the United States?
As of right now, with the information that I possess, I can't really come to the conclusion that he is a traitor. But given more information, as the story kind of works its way out, then maybe I will come to that conclusion, maybe not. But as for now, I just can't say for certain.
He's also been called a prisoner of war. What's your thoughts on that?
I guess technically he was but the whole circumstances, though, you'd have to find out more information, I guess you would say. Just as of now, I just know he's a deserter, and if he was just a deserter, I guess he would be a prisoner of war as well, if that's as far as it went.
Well, Gerald, of course, everybody, there's two sides of the story in a way. If you look at the family reaction, you talked about your empathy for Bergdahl's family members as well here, but I wanted to see if you were willing to react to what the president said, and Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel said, defending the decision to bring Bergdahl home and saying no matter what the circumstances about this case in particular, there is a soldier who's back home safe as opposed to being with the Taliban.
I mean, he still is a U.S. soldier. He's still in the Army, so I do believe that we have some right to get him back in not whatever means necessary, I guess, but like the whole issue of the prisoner exchange for him, that's kind of a little bit over my head, so I don't think I have the knowledge to comment about that right now.
Fair enough.
Gerald, you went to war with this guy, and
yes, sir.
You say he deserted. So you're left with a situation, and as we've been talking to you, you said you need more information. In your mind, would one way to get that information and either clear this guy's name or have him receive the punishment that is due him is for him to face a court-martial?
Yes, I believe that he should face a court-martial because he should be responsible for his actions and be judged on his actions itself. And whatever the decision comes down to, I will respect it fully, whether it be not guilty, guilty, or whatever punishment they deem worthy of giving him.
Gerald, obviously, when you're in a theater of combat, your senses are sharpened. Feelings of camaraderie, I would imagine, are more intense in that situation. Mindful of that, as you look back through the years, what is the lasting personal impression you have of Bo Bergdahl? Are there any personal glimpses? You say he was your friend prior to his, as you put it, desertion. What remains with you about Bo Bergdahl, and what leaves you perhaps scratching your head today as to his conduct?
The biggest question I have is why. I haven't been able to fully come to the conclusion of why, because I was never able to ask him. I mean, hopefully one day everyone can figure out why if somebody's able to ask him and he gives an honest answer. But until then, I'm just still kind of left puzzled.
Well, we have been made aware that he did inform some people about his feelings towards the war. Were you aware of that?
Yeah, he discussed that with me, but all the soldiers, we were a little angry here and there. But it's every soldier's right to complain every once in a while.
Do you think there's other soldiers out there like Bergdahl that feel this way, that decided to not take action in the way he did?
I don't think anybody came to that extreme. Nobody ever even considered deserting from my platoon. That's all I can speak from.
What do you think drove him over the edge?
Personally, I don't know. I wish I knew. That's what I'm hoping I can find out, or everybody can find out.
Well, Gerald Sutton, we do appreciate your input today. And again, just to understand, you considered Bo Bergdahl a friend. You say today he is a deserter, and yes, he should face court-martial.
Yes, that's correct, sir.
Gerald Sutton, we hope you'll join us again in the days to come. We appreciate your insights. Thank you so much for being here with us on America's Forum.
Thank you.